I'm gonna go with Poirier. I know McGregor has the potential to do it, but with him, he's so off the wall. You don't know how much energy he's actually gonna be putting into training. Is he gonna does he want to win? Like how much does he want to win? Because he's already rich. I'm like that's the biggest driving factor for me is the money. I need the money, so I train really hard. He doesn't have to do this, so how hard is he going to be training for this fight? I don't know.
I think Dustin. I think it's gonna be a good fight, but I think just Dustin's hungry for that rematch. And it's definitely it's different. Like when Conor, he's so technical. He's so precise. I think, like in my opinion, But I think when he was kind of on that momentum, and once you kind of stop the momentum, and the people, I'm sure Dustin goes and watch the fight and sees all these things, and he's been getting better too. So I definitely think the rematch. Has a bigger chance to go for Dustin, and then maybe there'll be a number 3. I don't know.
Man, that's tough. I want to go with Dustin Poirier off the bat just because I've seen him more recently. He's been more active, and he looks so good in his last couple fights. Conor fought him before, and he's done, obviously, but that was like such a long time ago. That was like when they were like both just like fresh in the UFC. You know what? I'm gonna go with Dustin Poirier on that one. I'm gonna go with Dustin Poirier. Yeah.
Conor McGregor, definitely. And I, the thing is, as good as Poirier is, when you see the growth of Poirier and Conor versus where they were at before, Poirier's, I'm not going to say he's not a guy that doesn't get better, because he certainly does get better, but I think Conor has always been good at the distance aspect, and he is a fighter that continues to get better himself. And when you do have that really special eye for distance, it's a game changer when it comes to a match with two people that really like to strike. And Conor's he's just a master of it. He's always in that position where you can tell he can hit you, but you can't hit him. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, what about when Khabib did this or when Nate Diaz did that?" Dude, it's not foolproof. It's like when I say these things, it doesn't mean that it's always 100% that. But we all know Conor is a master of having an eye for distance and being in really great positions where he can hit you and you can't hit him. And he did that in the first Poirier fight, and I think he's going to do it again.
Man, it's as much as I want Dustin to win. Again, we're going to go back to mental space here, and Conor is the master manipulator of the mental game right now. And where's Dustin? I saw Dustin talking about the first fight with Conor. He said, "All I wanted to do was hurt him." This is verbatim. "All I wanted to do was hurt Conor McGregor in this fight." And he says in this fight, he doesn't want to hurt him. He wants to outsmart him and beat him. So that's a great approach to beat Conor McGregor. Don't play into his mind games. I want to see Justin win. I just don't.
I don't know. I think a lot of it's going to dictate that first round, because Conor's a super explosive dude that first round. So I think if Dustin can fucking weather the storm, and he has gotten a lot tougher and a lot more experience since that first fight. His boxing's definitely a lot better. I still give the power and the that fast twitch muscle to Conor. He looked pretty fast against that fucking Cerrone. But fuck, that's a tough one, man. I'll pick Conor. Yeah, I'll pick Conor.
I think I think Conor. Because I've just based off of following how much he's, how serious he takes it training wise. Like he's come out and he's a completely different athlete now. From when I feel like from when I saw him, like at the beginning, it's just, I think he's one of those guys that works hard and puts in everything he has to put in, and he has to back up his words, and he does it. So I feel like Conor's going to win that.
That is going to be interesting. That's like another one of those 50-50 and with $100, I don't even know. It's kind of like similar to that other case, just because Conor is very tough. Like, obviously, he has a chance to beat everyone. However, he's been just out for a bit, and kind of we gotta see him. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Like I don't know what's gonna happen with those two. They're both game. They're both game, and one guy been more active, the other guy been less active. So I don't know. It's kind of 50-50, you know. You see, on this one, I wouldn't even put $100 because if Conor is in like a game shape, then Conor. If Conor is like, you know, been on point, you know, doing all the things he was always doing, I would probably take Conor. However, I don't know if he's been training or what he's been doing. And Dustin, we know he's game. He's gonna go like hard. So maybe I'll put $100 on Dustin.
I'm gonna go with McGregor, man. I think if he wins, it's better for the business, man.
I got Conor by knockout. I think it'll go longer than the first one. I think Dustin's improved, but I'm still going to go Conor with the lift.